Much love, family. Back to fight another day. And I already know you're doing great because you woke up this morning and you're alive and breathing and bringing down that strong warrior protection from our great creator to protect us from ourselves. And here to let people know, and let my brothers and sisters know that you can fight any challenge when you put your mind, your body, and spirit to it, because we all go through challenges. Now, I always like to talk about strength and how strong we are and how we can manifest that fire in us that we all have. But we also have to acknowledge the weak points so we can strengthen those areas in our lives that's weak. And we gonna control, alter, and delete. Control yourself. Alter your thinking. Delete negativity. And communication is the key to healing. Now, when you on this walk, when you in this journey, and you begin to feel the love from your brothers and sisters, and they see the value in what you're trying to do, it is my duty, it is my job, my accountability, my responsibility to be as real as I possibly can. So my brothers and my sisters, I'm gonna touch on some things that's really, really sensitive and touchy subject, especially for us brothers. Now I will begin with myself. I will always throw myself on a chopping block. So I was meditating this morning, giving thanks to my creator, giving thanks to my family, and thinking about all the things that I want protected and things that I care about in my life, and including myself. So one of the things that came across my mind that I got from my great creator is that I have to forgive myself and let my spirit be stronger than my desire. And I want to talk about those desires, how sometimes if we don't study them and stay aware of them and acknowledge them, how they can consume us, and if we don't communicate about it and talk about it. And one of my weak areas, well, it's not a weak area, but it's the thoughts that come and go. And we're going to talk about lusting, my brothers. And my sisters, I'm sure they have, some weaknesses in these areas. But I'm going to focus on more on the males, because the way we think about how our desires affect us is different than females. And I think I can relate more to a male than a female because I'm a male. So those brothers out there that's, most people in my circle that I'm connected to are generally good and have a good heart, but we still have this body. And sometimes, my brothers, I know exactly how you feel. I don't like the word hate, but sometimes I hate this body. I love my mind, but I hate that those little stupid thoughts that try to enter in our mind. But I have matured, and a lot of us brothers, I'm sure, are the same way. We've matured, we are wiser, we are aware of it, but we hate it. So, and I know exactly how you feel, my brothers. And especially when you around, you just got beautiful women everywhere, beautiful sisters just everywhere. And at my workplace, it's predominantly women, sisters and white girls also. But I'm just speaking being around women in general. And they're all are attractive. And you will notice, especially for my single brothers, you will notice when you're on that righteous walk and you're trying to do good things and you're trying to raise those around you, it will seem like everywhere you look, you will see a beautiful, sister. And, that's just because you're more aware of, you know, what you see and what you feel. And sometimes that great creator will be testing you too at the same time. And I've passed many tests, you know, with flying colors. I have the most utmost respect for my sisters, you know, no matter what stupid thought tries to enter in. If I get those thoughts, when you get those thoughts, my brother, turn it into, don't think to yourself, oh, you know, she got, oh, turn it around and say, hey, that's a beautiful sister. And, you know, I wonder what she's, you know, I hope her life is great. Oh, you know, wonder what kind of mindset she has. You know, you have to think that way. You have to deter those thoughts that try to enter. And another thing I'm learning is when you've had those, like the most I've had those thoughts, which a lot of us brothers I'm sure have, is when we was younger. You know, we were a teenager, when we couldn't control them. And you know, as we get older, we get stronger, we don't have those thoughts, but they still there, and they come up every now and then in different situations, can bring it out. But the more you study it, the more you acknowledge it, and, you know, just keep chipping away at it, and don't feel bad, and talk about it. If it's not on, you know, I wouldn't say go on social media and blab it, but, you know, you just talk about somebody that you trust, you know, confide in someone. Don't keep thoughts that you don't like that you're having to yourself, because you don't want to make it look like you roaming in the dark and you sneaking. No, just get it out, talk about it, heal yourself, and you will feel a lot better, and it will help you to change the way you look at our sisters. Because we have some very, very beautiful sisters. That's how powerful our sisters could be. Like I said, some of our sisters don't know the power they possess. And I don't mean in a lustful way. I just mean that the power that they have, that they can, you know, stop traffic, so to speak. But we want to get away from that. Like I said in a recent video, we want to get to that inner beauty. But that's why I made this banner kind of bland, kind of plain, because that's how our minds need to be, my brothers and sisters. Clear everything out and only focus on those things that are important, that will keep your mind right. And this is something that a great teacher told me: keep your mind right. That spirit is still in me. Stuff that I've learned from my brothers and sisters in the present and in the near past is still in my spirit. That's why I do this. The love of my brothers and sisters help me to communicate, help me to deal even with my own inner issues, as I'm helping my brothers and sisters why I experience it. Because I will always reiterate, I speak words of wisdom, I speak words of power, I'm always uplifting, but I'm still a human being and I still have challenges. That's why every area, any issue that comes up, I have to deal with it. And I got this from my great creator. My great creator, and you know, my great creator don't play no games. It's like, okay, you want me to forgive you? Okay, you want me to help you on this walk, strengthen you? Okay, I'm not just going to give these things to you. I want you to speak out to the universe. I want you to communicate to your brothers and sisters and help them also. So my brothers and sisters, I'm saying all this to say, especially for my brothers, don't sneak around in the dark and do, especially if it's something, you know, that lusting, if you don't watch it, it can turn into a beast. If you don't check yourself and acknowledge it, meditate, you know, go to your great creator to ask. That's why I always ask for protection for ourselves, from ourselves. And you will be fine, my brother. Just communicate. Don't keep it in your system. Acknowledge it. See it for what it is. And keep that appreciation in your heart for our females. And those thoughts will dissipate. Keep chiseling away. Control yourself. Alter that thinking. Delete that negativity. And lusting, depending on the individual, because I would never justify it, because every individual is different. It's only negative when you're trying to hurt someone and it hurts yourself. But it's okay to look at a beautiful sister and be in awe of her. It's all how your mindset is. So that negativity is kind of tricky, but it can turn into negativity. That's why you have to delete it. So control, alter, and delete anything that'll stunt your growth. Anything that's reckless and will haunt you for the rest of your life and stop you from growing and blind you from seeing the real beauty in things, and not just in females, in anything, because you can lust after anything. You can lust after material things. You can lust after money. You can, lust for attention. It's a whole lot of things. All those weak areas, acknowledge them, deal with them, fight them, get rid of them, delete them. Alter your thinking, control yourself. And once you do those things, once you do those 3 things, you're on your way to victory. And guess what? You'll be pulling up other brothers and sisters while you're doing it. Even if you ain't saying anything, just your energy alone will give people the energy to be encouraged, to think better, and control themselves way better than they ever have before, because it's in us. We just got to communicate with each other and bring it out of each other. And that's why I do this. So that's my positive thought. Work on those areas, my brothers and sisters. I know my sisters have issues in those areas too, but I think it's a little more challenging for us brothers. So you can do it, brother, because I'm fighting with you. And I talk righteous, but I'm still human, and I make mistakes too. But guess what? We both can win. We both can reach that finish line. We both can have that victory, because we can do this together. Communication is the key to healing. So one love, my brothers and my sisters. Keep that peace, that love, and that power. Have a great, strong. Peace.